Such a strong word. Sure, this word doesn't mix with Pisces. Hate. Such a loving sign, the most loving sign. Hating somebody. Never. Pisces is too pure to hate anybody, right? Yeah, if only things were that simple. If I told you the sign of love could generate so much hate that they can't even direct it solely at one person, they'll end up targeting others with that same hate. Would you believe me? Well, believe it or not, this is the dark side of love, which Pisces is very well familiar with. There's a thin line between love and hate. The same way, there's a short string between the two fishes forming Pisces. Hate is very much as prevalent in the fish's nature as love is. Pisces will forever come across either people, places and things they don't like, but have a natural high tolerance and an accepting nature, which initially causes Pisces to accept bullshit on the outside and hate it on the inside before even deep in they hate it. Because Pisces also has a very low tolerance level for bullshit and a very short fuse, but that's the other fish who may not be at play yet. Pisces is the ender of cycles. They are cleanup crew. They are here to shut shit down, but will be putting up with shit thinking it's the right thing to do, so they face a battle of the soul very often, balancing empathy and obliteration. The whole makeup can cause Pisces people to feel like cursed people, because they're not aligned with their true nature. It's like being a yes person when you're secretly a no person. Pisces starts off asleep, like Sleeping Beauty. It's like they've been cursed and needs to be awoken by a prince or princess's kiss, or even just a nice big slap at times. So while asleep, hate and bitterness can be boiling inside a Pisces even when they're walking around with a pleasant smile. Ever seen when a Pisces snaps? It always appears over the top, and this is one reason why. It's when dots connect and eyes open. There's an internal struggle going on, and Pisces can always feel it and hate it. So let's break this down into two main areas you'll find Pisces hating what's going on. People and places. Things is just whatever. We all hate or dislike different things for whatever reason. But the wrong people and the wrong places can really grind a Pisces gears. So let's start with people. Where would hate come into the equation when it's to do with the most empathetic sign, Pisces and people? Well, it's simple really. Pisces can hate the way people make them feel. Pisces is the most feeler sign of all. When I say they feel it all, they really feel it all. Being the mirror sign that unconsciously attracts and reflects all sorts of people, especially those in need of some introspection, one thing Pisces will deal with is projection. Projection in itself can be annoying, but the thing with Pisces is people will be projecting onto someone they think they know and not have a clue who they're speaking to in Pisces. So let's say Pisces is around a hateful person. The hate is just in this person, in this person's blood, and they show it and tell it. One way or another, that hateful person will end up calling Pisces a hateful person. But they don't know when they do that, it wakes Pisces up. As you know, Pisces is a magical sign. It's ether, whatever. When you meet a Pisces will be a blank canvas towards you. Unless it's a matured Pisces who doesn't give a fuck anymore, Pisces will be a blank canvas. This is why they'll be so attentive and welcoming to you. They want to get your full picture, your story, your soul. So if you're close with this Pisces, always spending time together, Pisces will be downloading you and all your traits subconsciously. So once they've 100% downloaded you, this is where you'll subconsciously start getting irritated, not knowing you are literally dealing with someone who is reflecting all your traits back onto you. It'll be like staring in the mirror anytime you see the Pisces and not being aware. Pisces is not aware they are doing this at the time. They'll just be going with the flow. So when you now accuse Pisces of being hateful, you may even get away with this projection for a while, because another thing is, if Pisces isn't having their own personal time to reflect, they can get lost in another's waters. Pisces who are always with someone is a somewhat red flag. Because they'll be detached from themselves, but also work is still getting done whether they know it or not, because they're downloading whoever they're around. They will eventually retreat one way or another. So once they get that alone time, that's when they can spiritually separate themselves from your traits and remember what's what, and this is where Pisces can hate you. Because they'll see that you have been accusing them of basically reflecting you without you even knowing they're your own hateful traits. It's like the audacity. Because around you, Pisces can even feel you're right and clock they are doing what you're accusing them of, but not aware you're actually reflecting, not projecting. They're the one projecting. So after having this alone time and recollaborating, when the Pisces comes back around you, with all your traits and hate of the whole ordeal, sad stories can be written. Because if there's one thing a Pisces hates is being misjudged. But being misjudged and projected onto and accused will piss the fish off. So that's just one example of what Pisces will hate, projectors. That's also where Pisces can be said to lack accountability. It's equally where others don't see the Pisces is literally showing them their own ways. If you met the Pisces the way you are accusing them, then that's another story. Other things regarding people, any unfairness or injustice, Pisces will hate it. If a Pisces comes across bullying, they will hate it. Unnecessary violence, Pisces will hate it. Even if they're violent themselves, a Pisces can be a bully and still bully you for bullying someone. If a Pisces is walking down a street and sees a couple friends kicking a homeless person for fun while the homeless person is sleeping, shit like that will piss the fish off badly. It's unnecessary, it's cruel, and Pisces can be the type to intervene in situations like that. Cruelty to animals, Pisces will hate it with a passion. Say you're in the forest with your friends, a group of you, and one of your friends has a BB gun. You're walking around and spot a sloth, moving slow as hell, minding its business. Then all of a sudden your friend with the BB gun just shoots it. Not killing it, but hurting it where it lets out a little sound of pain, trying to get away as the friend laughs. Oh, Pisces will hate that shit. Pisces can snap on you for things like that. And if the Pisces is a bit sinister and manipulative, they can get that whole group to ditch you for things like that. Maybe even get one of them to take your BB gun and shoot you with it so you know how it feels. The Pisces may even do it themselves. Now don't get me wrong, many Pisces can do fucked up shit like that too. We can be cold, but from the nature of Pisces, that shit will annoy us. It will make us want to consciously reflect what you've just done, and this is a dark side of Pisces that isn't hidden. I remember one time I was in the passenger seat of a Scorpio's car, one of my closest people, and he saw a pigeon in the road, so he speeds up trying to run it over. Luckily missed it, but I was like, what the fuck are you doing? He was like, it was in the way. So I didn't even say it from a, how can you be randomly cruel to an animal for nothing type way. I said, so if you had hit it now, as it's flying off mid-air and get blood on the bonnet, you're just hotting up the whip, driving around with blood on it. If feds see that now, they're gonna pull us. It will put a spotlight on us. And he was like, oh yeah, true. Cause we wasn't squeaky clean. But my real angle was, leave the birds alone, but flipped it on a don't do nothing to get us pulled over thing. If I just said, allow the birds, he would have kept doing that same thing every time he saw a bird in the road, I kid you not. Random example, but it's just to show how us Pisces adapts to who we're around and basically can manipulate situations if we don't like how it or the people are moving. But basically, anything that involves being a shitty human being, Pisces will hate it. Anything that's like a negative Virgo, zero empathy, critical, obnoxious. If they don't hate it, it's because they are either 1-2 or they literally don't care about anything. Liars, cheaters, Pisces hates these things. Breaking the hearts of loving people, oh, Pisces will hate it. If they are showing love to these people, it's probably because they haven't had their alone time or they're awake and playing the long game, but subconsciously they'll hate it and them. Inconsiderate people, Pisces will hate them, because Pisces by default will always take others into consideration. even in ways others won't even realize the Pisces has purposely made something go a certain way so everyone's happy. Pisces don't just think of themselves, they think of how it's going to affect everyone who's around when in their loving state. So when you're being selfish and not considering Pisces at all, Pisces will hate it. It's not about giving to receive, it's simply just creating peace and harmony amongst each other. Teamwork makes the dream work. If Pisces is balancing while you're throwing the scales off, Pisces won't fuck with it or you. Libra has similarities here, but with Pisces it's much worse because deep feelings are involved in this. If they choose to stick around and teach you a lesson, you will never forget it. Oh, and delusional people. Pisces gets called and seen as delusional, which they may hate too, but Pisces are really aware of what's going on. Your typical is, even when they appear like they aren't. Especially if they have lots of alone time. They are more connected than you could imagine. So when they get around actual delusional people whose views are so flawed and programmed, Pisces can hate that for them. Pisces can hate that you can't see the truth whether they're preaching it to you or not. Although Pisces is a dreamer, they have a love for realism, because that's what makes the sandwich of dreams and reality with Pisces being the meaty concoction in the middle. It's so Pisces can keep the two worlds separate, enjoying or experiencing each and being able to merge the two worlds when needed. So being around someone who's only a dreamer and not in reality, or whose views are like so narrow-minded, the same way others can describe a Pisces, Pisces can hate that and hate their ignorance, and not even waste their breath trying to show them the light, just leave and forget. When it comes to places, Pisces will hate anywhere that's unbalanced or too crowded. Unbalanced can involve many places, like where they only have people from a certain race or tax bracket living there, creating a clear division. I mean, sometimes it is what it is, but that there's a division there, Pisces can hate that. This set of people can't move to this neighborhood because another set of people live there and won't like them. Pisces hate shit like that. We should all be living unified can be a Pisces philosophy. Racist people creating racist environments, that shit Pisces will hate it. The only Pisces who will support that shit is if they were born into it and programmed to hate a certain set of people. But even then, over time, it's likely they will see the light. Even the structure of a workplace, a Pisces can hate. Cool, some people will be better at doing different things. There needs to be a boss running things and match everyone's jobs to their skill set. But when it goes to the level of, I'm above you and you're beneath, those bosses who make it clear, you ain't shit and can and will be replaced, Pisces will hate that shit. Not even just them flexing their guns, but from that structure even being in place. Pisces can be very anti-hierarchy, even when Pisces is capable of being a ruthless boss themselves. A real boss is side by side with their workers, or at least makes it seem like that to an extent. There must be a line. A real boss's workers doesn't even feel like they have a boss, because the leadership is so seamless. There's no shouting and demands, more conversations and expectations. There's a level of respect no matter what the job. Everyone's got a voice within reason and everyone respects everyone's position, from the janitor to the CEO. That's why Pisces makes great leaders if they go there, because they can create efficient environments like that, when the typical is to have people stressed out working from fear. Another place Pisces will hate is crowded places. That is just like chaos to Pisces. Too many people, too many energies floating around. Pisces will hate this, especially if they're in the middle of a crowd like a mosh pit. Pisces can be that wild party type of people, but what you'll find is they have to be under the influence. If they're sober and not pilled up or medicated, they won't enjoy themselves because they'll be too aware of everything, which will make Pisces uneasy. Ever met these Pisces in a crowded environment? They can be a massive party pooper. Pisces loves peace, quiet and space. Calm, relaxed vibes. Tranquil environments. Places where you can hear yourself think, basically. Libraries, brothels, padded rooms, calm places. Crowded places in general irritates Pisces. It's like booking a spa to relax. And you go there and the jacuzzi's crowded. Teens fucking around in the swimming pool. like there's no space to relax. It's like booking a central massage and the masseuse is on the phone the whole time. It's like, shut the fuck up and get those knots out. Play some relaxing music and get the oils out. Shut the fuck up. So it's not always the place, it's mainly the people in these places. Or even places that has like airy vibes, like sinister vibes, like there's some shit that's happened here and I can feel it. Depending on the Pisces, they can hate it. They can get too overwhelmed by what they're feeling. Pisces can blend in anywhere when they want to, and that's not even an exaggeration. A Pisces who wants to blend can blend better than anybody and with anyone, because again, they give people a canvas. Or they can just actively mirror someone's energy, but even that gets fake and draining when it's purposely done. So when Pisces wants to relax, they'll hate noise and people. That's one energy others may detect when coming across a Pisces in public. It's fuck off energy. Fuck off so I can have some peace please energy. Can even be your Pisces parent trying to relax, you as the kids kicking up a fuss, kicking the cat across the living room, swinging the dog around by the tail. Your Pisces parent may just explode on you lot on some shut the fuck up shit. Start smashing up the house and shit, cause one thing's for sure, when the Pisces stops that rampage, it'll be dead quiet. No one wouldn't dare say a word in fear of Pisces snapping again. And Pisces will hate this. They will hate having to go destructive to create peace, but it's needed sometimes, in all areas of life. Not only does Pisces have the most heightened senses, they also be imagining things constantly. Many what-if scenarios can run through their mind. So say it's a packed club. Pisces will hate being in the middle or at the front near the stage if there's like one exit, cause what if the club gets shot up? Everyone starts running and no one can see what's going on as bullets are flying in the crowd. Pisces especially will hate shit like that so bad that if it did happen, you might even catch Pisces fucking people up trying to get through the crowd as bullets are flying and everyone's running, cause they're trying to get to safety but everyone's in their way. Pisces can even see people trying to hide on the floor and purposely stamp on their head for being in the way. Even use people as human shields cause they don't give a fuck. There's no space, no peace, it's wartime. You may think it's a Powerpuff Girls thing, fighting crime, but Pisces can turn into him. Mojo Jojo, the Gang Green Gang, Fuzzy Lumpkins, the Boogeyman, for self-serving motives. Pisces surely won't put strangers before themselves in life or death situations where they're irritated so don't have the time to think or see clearly. Overwhelm a Pisces in any way and watch their own personal hateful streak come out. On the other end, Pisces may even be the one shooting up the club cause they live nearby and had a long shift at work and can't sleep cause everyone's too fucking loud partying. So this is all the typicals. And all these little things they hate can trigger them badly. Remember, it's the oldest soul. It can be the equivalent to a grumpy old person wanting a nap, snappy, hating, missing their meds, all that type of stuff. Love is everything, but love isn't always there. People and places can make Pisces swim well away from their loving nature depending on their circumstances and who they are around. And this is what breeds the darkest side of them all in Pisces, when it's not about having space, not about having peace, not about having alone time. Nah, hate. Hate can put a Pisces in a position where they negatively create space, negatively find peace, not have any alone time whatsoever because they want to physically hate on others. We all have a hateful side, every one of us. No one is as pure as gold. Not even magical, mystical, ethereal, diamond-encrusted, genitalia-having Pisces people are pure. But when Pisces stays operating on the side of hate, you get sea monsters walking on land. Love can make you do some stupid things, but hate can make you do some calculated things. Pisces can love freely, but you see when they hate, it's controlled and can be easily distributed. At levels where Pisces can love to hate whilst hating to love. And sadly, Pisces don't hide away with hate. They're more likely to hide away with love. When Pisces hates, you will see the Pisces around. They won't be hiding. They'll be spreading it. If a sign is able to flood the world with love, then it's equally able to bury the world with hate. A Pisces can run into a situation where they now hate this one person. They could even deal with this one person, but afterwards, Pisces will still be full of so much hate that they can go and give a random person a piece of the hate they have for the original person. It's because they've tapped into that frequency. That's what they embody now. And that can keep on going on and on, from person to person, in place to place. Because Pisces generates so much energy over time. It's not impulsive, it's accumulated energy. If it's hate that builds up with a resentment towards love, you will meet a demon. A Pisces could have such a shitty relationship with someone that they now hate with their soul. If it's the Pisces that always needs a partner on some Venusian shit and doesn't give themselves that time to reflect and learn about themselves and their experiences with others, they will be a tyrant in all their relationships going forward. Even if love's there, hate will be there too because they haven't dealt with it alone. If it's a Pisces that's been bullied and now hates this person, unless they heal alone or become religious or something like that, this can wake up a true demon in Pisces where you will not be their only victim. Others will get your karma too. Pisces can enter this world so pure and innocent. It's people and places that can change this in Pisces, as Pisces is moldable, especially if they're never alone. Pisces can enter this world dark as hell too, but it's more typical that Pisces will be turned to negative energy by the world. All their idealism can turn to nihilism through shitty experiences to where they want everything opposite to what you read or hear about Pisces. Peace, love and harmony. Nope. War, hate and disruption. That magical Piscean hourglass will get tipped upside down and they'll be on demon timing, holding that satanic Neptune trident. Pisces will start shapeshifting and hate inflicting like the devil himself. This world is not suitable for Pisces. Pisces can end up hating not only people or the world, but life itself, because it's nothing like how they feel it should be. This world is built for slaves. We're all slaves to a game. There's limitations and higher open and hidden powers operating against the people. Pisces can hate it all. And when we dive deep with the fish, Pisces don't hate, they annihilate. Love always wins in the end, but the end isn't here on earth. So that's why Pisces can be prone to hating this experience we call life. Imagine feeling so strongly that you hate that you have feelings. That's Pisces. Pisces can end up hating themselves as they have nothing and no one to love. It's hard for Pisces to love themselves because they may feel they're not even worthy of their own love. So it's easy to hate themselves and that cycle can end horribly. So Pisces is as attuned to hate as they are to love. It doesn't take much for Pisces to hate. They may not even hate you, but they can hate the things you do. Even worse when you're unaware of yourself without a clue. Hating on others for nothing isn't true. Pisces tends to hate things where hate's really due, because sometimes love isn't always enough. Trying to love where there's hate will always be tough. When Pisces is serene and tender to the touch, a precious diamond in the dirt but may join forces with the rough. The world is rough and the people are tough. Love doesn't pay the bills as they say. It can, but you get the meaning. With others, hate can get you into better positions in the material world. That fuel of hate can drive you to successful places the same way love can. This is why successful Pisces or Pisces who has achieved a lot in the material world won't fuck with many people unless it's an act, and they won't be showing the world love because it's all fake and full of hate. People can bond over hate easier than love because love can make you vulnerable, so even loving people may hold back on showing love. Hate shows others you don't mind opposition. Misery loves company. Love shows submissive behavior. So Pisces can play this game very well, putting their loving side away, especially in public. It's only those close that will get that side, and that's sad within itself when this sign is supposed to be the sign sharing love with everyone. But people ain't shit. And unfortunately, Pisces can be successful haters. Successful haters finding themselves in wealthy but shallow waters. Whenever you hate something, you should always look within yourself first. But when Pisces hate something, trust me, they have a full breakdown in their soul of why, but might not even be able to explain it. But it will all be justified, believe me. Pisces on a hate watch is a dangerous position to be in. A Pisces side-eyeing you is a dangerous position to be in, cause that green-eyed monster can be living inside the fish. Have you ever experienced a Pisces hating on you? Then you'll meet an enemy that don't stop, and there'll be levels to this, from a co-worker to a full-on plot to get you exterminated. Don't ever underestimate Pisces when it comes to them operating on lower vibrations, cause the lower vibrations aren't weak. It's as powerful as it is when on higher. With hate, Pisces will be low and on the move like a submarine. If only Pisces could hate from a distance. It doesn't work like that. Pisces will want to get up close and personal with who they hate so they can consume them. If a Pisces disappears even after saying they hate you, then you no longer exist to them in this lifetime. If they still hate you, you'd know, cause they'll still be around and doing something about it. Or they may be working from the shadows, voodoo dolls and all. Eileen Warnos once said, "You sabotaged my ass. Society, and the cops, and the system. A caped woman got executed. It was used for books and movies and shit. You're an inhumane bunch of fucking living bastards and bitches, and you're gonna get your asses nuked in the end. And pretty soon it's coming." If only Pisces was only love and was able to freely spread love and heal the world like how we're all made to be. Maybe this world would be a better place. There wouldn't be any worries, no ill feelings, no hate. Everyone would literally just be getting high, eating luxurious foods, fucking, then having some peaceful alone time. Instead, it's a place where a peaceful sign like Pisces can emerge from the sea with a vengeance not known to mankind. And even with such power at hand, Pisces can even hate that. But we'll still do it. Pisces can hate so bad that they can hate what they have to do to you, but love that you're gonna learn a valuable lesson from it. And that can get very sadistic with the fish. I'm talking things like learning a lesson that you don't take drinks from just anybody. Lessons that you don't just meet up with strangers online. Lessons that you don't invite just anybody into your house when you're alone. Lessons that you can't just trust anybody because they are friendly. Lessons that you can't just think everyone's cool because you can't sense any danger. Lessons that dreams can be nightmares. Pisces can teach so much things. Pisces has so much wisdom to share, so much perspectives to share. But so does a hateful Pisces. They have it all to share too. And the hateful nature of Pisces is the reason Pisces can have such a shocking revelation occur when others realize what Pisces was doing with all this hate on a low. Pisces and hate? Oh no, they're too adorable. Pisces and passively hating? Ha! You have no idea what you are dealing with at lower and hateful vibrations.